act is over. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to put this filth behind us.
Phenomenal.
How does it happen? You're coaching the crew, or printing the news, or straining till you thought you would burst. You sure got a thirst. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic. Victoria Bitter.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own. It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the center. Or that whole delicious golden gay time taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
Street's Golden Gay Time. Now available in smooth chocolate, mouth-watering mint, and...
I'm Danny, and I'm here to call out all you crack pack bitches. You think I don't see you there? I'm the OG of this shit. But you come after the king, you better come correct. I'm Danny, motherfucker. Who are you, crack pack? You smoke crack. You better watch your back.
Professor, would you say it's time for our viewers to crack each other's heads open and feast on the goo inside?
Yes, I would, Kent.
Oh yeah, that was me dancing. Gets me in the mood. How the bloody hell are you? Everybody here, we're here to do it all over again. Do I look pallid tonight? What's going on? My color is drained. That's okay. The chat is moving, says Lara Momo, our newest member. Thank you for hanging out again. Yeah, is it ever? We are here to launch Hojo's book. You know Hojo. You all know Hojo from the chat. It's called The Mythicals. We're here to do it. 61 glorious people joining us here on YouTube. I've left the Rumble link up there pinned if anyone wants to go and watch over on the Alt Tech platform. How many we got over there? Let me do a little refresh here and have a look. We got a couple of people watching over there. I love to see it. D kicking off the show with a bang. Holy crap. Holy 5 members gifted right off the bat. Hail D, you bloody legend. You.
Well, cheers, big ears.
I was going to say you little ripper, but I clicked the wrong thing. That's okay. That's okay. Hostman says, I have a feeling he and I are going to get along just fine. Oh, Hojo and Hoso. It's like Hauzo. Absolutely. Yeah, I just was chatting with Hojo just before doing a little mic check. And I just met him. I already like him. I think you will too. He seems like a very cool dude. He's one of us. One of us. One of us. Absolutely. So get out there. Share that stream out. Please do. I know you have other options out there tonight. So I want to give an extra special thank you to everyone here in the chat who's choosing to join us here at this auspicious moment. The birth of a brand new book. The Mythicals. Before we get into any of that, we must stand on tradition. These two are battling it out yet again. David G in first pole position. Jeremy Burt's right there, literally seconds behind him. David is he's taking this very seriously. 14 firsts already this year. He's up there. Pride of place. I see Dean is in the house as well. Mo Biggs can't make it tonight, which is a real shame because I think Hojo has some things to say to Mo, but we'll find out about that shortly. Matt Downey's in the chat. How you going? He tried to claim first, but maybe not. Skip Edwards is here. Lloyd Burton's here. I see frankly, Jennifer Grover is saying hello to her babies. We said the aforementioned Hostman. We got Neff in the house. Shadow Punk may be the biggest fan of all of Mythicals. He's been out there sharing this thing around far and wide. We said hello to Lara. Who else can I say hello to? Raiden Radio, Eric. I'll be very quick because it's already 5 minutes in. Rick Saylor, hail. Chris Fisk. Always great to see Chris in the house. Good stuff. Man, been a while. Great to have you here, buddy. Who else? I'll say hello to Dojo. I'll say hello to Bredsky, and I'll say hello to Dark Lord Fudd. I apologize to everyone who I can't say hello to, but we must, the show must go on. We have a launch schedule to adhere to here. We can't just dilly-dally. So let me bring on my guest. Let's say that at Belmont as well. How about that? Here he is, the one, the only, Hojo. Welcome. Welcome to the show, my friend. How you going? How you feeling?
I'm going good, Michael. What's going on, guys?
Feeling nervous? This is starting to sink in. What's happening?
A little bit. We're ready to roll.
We are ready to roll. Damn straight. Kick those nerves to the curve. It's time. It's time we do it. Now, what are we doing here? Actually, I probably should have had this already legged up, but whatever. We just do things how we do it here. Let me share the screen. Mythicals. Volume 1. This is the sign up page. You better be signed up already.
Yep.
And look, that if you're ready, like the first 25 physical backers receive a free limited edition print. Do you have that print? What is that?
Yeah, print? I sent it to you earlier. That thing I said Corey Barton approved of.
Oh, it's that
Twitter
one.
DM.
Yeah, again, I probably should have had all this lined up already, but look, I'm it's happening. This is the pin up here. Let me share it.
It's all good. Bancroft is a professional.
I know. I do that. I've done this at least a few times, dozens of times. There it is. That's the print you'll be getting. There's Nancy Moon in front of a fire. There's a lot of ladies showing their, like, built ladies, very ripped, showing their midriffs lately in Comicsgate. I've noticed a trend with big boobas too.
Yeah, that's it's like a Hendrix tribute.
Oh yeah. Burning the right. What's she burning there? I mean,
it's like a guitar she made out of plants.
I noticed she's got like plant hand and fire hand on your promotional art. So I guess we'll get into that.
Yep.
Who did this, by the way? This was Corey. Did you say?
No. It's Corey Barton approved.
Oh right, Corey. I was like, looking at it, like this does not look like Corey's artwork.
No. It's his name's like DP Charlie on Twitter. So
okay, well let me stop sharing that.
It's great.
Because I'm always worried. I'm actually sharing DMs there. It always worries me. I got to get that off screen. It makes me tense. The fire is right near and then this is Shadow Punk talking, by the way. A screaming monster. Well, that's one way of wording it.
Yeah.
But please do make sure you are signed up. We'll be launching this thing momentarily. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? You've got a trailer. I'm going to play that. Get people in the. They can get into that. Let more people jump in. While we're playing the trailer, please do hit the thumbs up, as Louis is saying. Did I say hello to Felix Huss? I can't believe I missed Felix. Hello, Felix, the Link Master. Hail. Please do give the stream a like and share it out. Let everyone know that this is happening. We got 60 people here on YouTube. Do we have any more on Rumble? We got 4 watching on Rumble. That's respectable. Respectable. I didn't say hello to Sumo too, apparently. Oh my goodness, slacking. And Admiral Wackass. It's terrible. Okay,
let my anchor's in here too. Everson. Yeah.
What's that? Sorry.
My anchor is in here. Everson. He just finished up the last page today.
I'll just shout him out if I see him. All right, let's play the trailer. Let's just check out what is Mythicals before we jump into the launch.
In a world where creatures of myth and legend exist, a covert task force is charged with keeping humanity safe from supernatural threats. And when young Nancy Moon stumbles into the eternal battle between good and evil, she finds... Oh my God, will you shut up? What's happening? Agent Beckett here. Aren't you tired of stuff like that? Want something different? Roll the tape. Whoops. Sorry about that. That's a song I'm writing for my ex. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's more like it. Alrighty. Welcome to the world of the mythicals. We have it all. Monsters. Magic. Government agents. He's the strong silent type. This guy. Ugh, gross, dude. Get some kind of cream or something. Lots of 90s style action. Pew, pew, pew. And that strong female lead alluded to earlier. Mm-hmm. Not to mention a dashing field commander with a great sense of fashion. Look at those glasses. South River Studios presents The Mythicals, Issue 1. Buy it, if you dare. Ugh, will you can it already? How'd you get free? Now beat it before I lose my cool. So what are you waiting for? Sign up today. Like right now.
Sign up today on Indiegogo.
Literally, like right now, because we're about to launch this thing. Hostman says it looks like Dresden Files meets Guardians of the Galaxy. Any accuracy in that at all? Do you know?
That's a good description. I normally do like Buffy the Vampire Slayer mixed with Wildcats with a little X-Files conspiracy layered in.
Yeah, that works too. Telepathic Bunny Cooper says, you had me at the pew, pew, pew. I did that as well in a cartoon once. It was the best moment out of the whole cartoon.
That's fun.
The Transformer voice at the end sold Chris. Excellent. Well, you know, the trailers work. There you go. Excellent. Well, we're gonna launch this thing. We're gonna learn all about it. We're gonna go through it. Looks like there's lots to learn here. Lots of different power sets, lots of different people. We're gonna meet Hojo a little bit. We're gonna see what he's all about. As always, please do, if you do back it, put your backer number in the chat there so that Mel can see it. Text me to make sure I see it, and then I'll read it out, and Hojo can thank you. It's a whole convoluted. It's the best system we've got, though.
Yeah, it is great.
But I think it works as well. We're gonna play a countdown now. Hojo, hit live as soon as the countdown starts, because sometimes there's a little bit of we don't want any mix-ups happening. And for you all there in the chat, turn it up. We saw Felix saying, hey, that video is a little quiet. You got to make sure you got both headphones in, turn up the bass, turn up the volume. It's a little bit soft. I can't help it. Hojo, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We're launching the Mythicals #1 right here, right now. Share the stream out. I love it when a plan comes together. And already, Alex grabbed himself another number one. Congratulations,
Nice.
Alex. It's very rare, actually. We get the number one gets a moment to get in there back first and then get back in the chat and say they're number
Nice.
one. So congratulations, Alex. You are indeed the Speedy
Nice.
Gonzalez
Thanks,
of
Alex.
CG. Hail. Primetime Polton, he was here yesterday. Mark has snagged himself the third position. Now, remember, everyone who backs the first 25 of you get a exclusive Mythicals print of the Jimi Hendrix homage. Actually, let me bring that up for a second again. So yeah, there's like what 22 of you left. I assume some of you are backing now. Here it is here. If I share it, there it is there. You'll be getting that. All of you who are backing right now, up until just 25 you're making?
I mean, if we do well enough, I'll up it to 50.
No, leave it at 25 because now you've told them it's going to be super duper exclusive. Yeah. So I think 25.
It's going to be on like a soft laminate too, so it's going to feel like velvet.
Yeah. You better stroke that. No, you don't stroke it. Just enjoy it. All right, let me scroll down here, make sure I'm not missing anything. David G, our man on a mission to get the most firsts this year, back in number 5. Hail. Who else we got here? Yeah. Cooper. Oh, 4. He's going to be happy with 4, Cooper. It's not number 1, but it's
top
still
5.
Top 5 is absolute. Hey, he's the mad lad. Here's Hyper Wizard hanging out with Hyper Wizard on his channel. Dojo Coon back in number 6. Hail. Oh, we forgot to log in. Rookie mistake, dude. Rookie mistake. You're up against pros here. You think you can beat Alex to the punch, or Amanda, or Dojo, or David G? If you're not logged in, you gotta have all your ducks lined up before we're ready to go. Chris Fisk back in number 7. Yeah, I feel like you have a lot of fans here. This man included Shadow Punk.
Nice. And the first one to get the big box, I'm upgrading their metal card to like it's gonna be like a blacklight reactive card. So whoever bought that first, let me know.
You're a giver. I like it. General Piggy,
I love the
back
chat.
in number 2. You gotta love the chat. How the crack pack. They're out in force tonight. Let me just stretch this over so I can make it look nice for us all. Back in number 2, Piggy. That ain't slacking. That is amazing. Oh, they're still coming in. I love it when it works like this. Pixel Trader back in number 10. She can be a fire crotch.
That's like our little nickname for her in the group chat.
She has the powers.
Yeah,
she has the powers, so it can happen. All right, let me make sure I'm caught up with the chat here. D, back in number 11, UMSP. What is that mysterious acronym? Do you know what that means? Does that mean anything to you?
What's that say?
UMSP. Is that some like gamer talk I'm not aware of? Either way, he says he got the big ultra box. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Maybe he was the first.
Oh, right on. We'll figure it out.
Ruby Jade, welcome to the show. Haven't seen that avatar before. Back in number 12. Hail, thank you so much. Cooper says he's rusty. Yeah, it can be like that. I completely understand. We have a super chat here from Jennifer Grover. Michael, I love you, and Mel and your beautiful family. I hope all is well. Thank you so much, Jennifer. It is always a delight when you're in the chat. You bring such positivity. I hope you're enjoying your Friday night drinks, and thank you for your generosity. We're all doing very well, thank you, by the way. Belmont snagged back a number, unlucky 13.
No, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, he'll still get everything. I mean, it's not that unlucky, but I think I'm happy with the number 13. I have nothing against it. I'm not an anti-13-ite or anything.
Yeah, because there's only going to be 13 issues of this anyway.
Oh, there you go. It works perfectly. Has Mike insulted me thinking I wasn't here yet? No, not yet. It could come. What else is coming? Oh my God, I'm not reading that, Cooper. David G. Whoa, he's back here again. He's back at number 14. Very generous, David. Holy cow. Love to seeing the double backers. And I love it when this happens on a launch stream. Everyone, thank you so much. Again, please do share it out. Let everyone know. I know it's tough competition tonight. But you guys are punching way above your weight. Love to see it happen like this.
I know. We got a good price point. Got a good product.
We haven't even gotten to it yet. But we will. Middle-aged crazy. number 9. A lot of people are liking this Ultra Box. It must be a good price point. Thank you, Middle Age Crazy. And I think that is all coming. Telepathic Bunny says, "Hail Dean James, how's the bookmark coming along? What's going on with the bookmark? Got to tell people about the bookmark."
Oh, you got to do the salt. You got to throw the salt in there, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, good art takes time, and he's a professional. He does great work, so he's not going to go moving to the next product until he's done with it. So mine's going to take a little bit more time, and he started it today, and it's looking good. I've seen a few things.
He says it's looking pretty great, if I do say so myself. Well, pictures speak louder than words.
Yeah,
Ding,
I mean, but look at it when you go to the campaign. Look at that face. How can you not want to buy that?
We'll have a look. Yeah, and when we get down there, we will definitely look and laugh. Day later, back in number 15, got the bargain box. Man, you got a lot of boxes on this campaign. All right, hail Day later. Thank you so much. And Hostman, the Hoso, as he calls himself, fan of the Hojo, back in number 18.
Nice.
Shadowpunk says, "You do voice imitations. Who do you imitate?"
It depends. Some You're
like, don't put me on the spot.
I don't like to do the impression in front of the person. It's rude, so I'm not going to do you.
Okay, good. I would enjoy that, but that's fine. That's fine. People try it all the time, and it's all different ways of interesting. You have a very reasonable goal of $2,500 on this campaign, which I'd like to see. Let's do the first refresher Rooney here. Wow, already 1,000. Amazing. 40% funded. People are coming out in droves. Nice. Love to see it. General Piggy was back in number 2, also back in number 17. Looks like people just got in quick, and now they're coming back to see what they really wanted. He grabbed the box as well. Oh, Jasper's on Twitch. He says, "Uh-oh, I'm in the wrong place. Hi, Comicsgate." Great to look at Jasper's avatar on Twitch. It's an unusual Jasper. I like it. Thank you for being our Twitch contingency tonight. All right. Shall we check out the campaign? It's probably time that we do. Yeah. Let's scroll down here, see what you've got. Now, this is the image that I think a lot of you will have known. This is the image we used on the thumbnail. This is the image that has been shared out. All right, and this is what we were talking about earlier. She's doing the fire and the plant thing here. Can you tell us a little bit about? Well, why don't we start by what is the Mythicals? Who are these people?
Well, that's the Mythicals is about stuff. It's like level M. It's like a supernatural task force comprised of creatures from myth and legend. And she, that's Nancy Moon. So she ends up by the end of the book getting sucked into this world and finding out monsters are real and all that stuff. And she can control the elements eventually. So she's
not going to be controlling them at the start, I presume. This is sort of like
no. It's just a preview.
This is her.
This is the Dan Dahl cover. It's so beautiful.
It's awesome, man. Again, I appreciate the large round boobas. No nipples to be seen.
And I didn't even have to tell Dan that.
He just knew. He just knew. Jasper says, "It feels good to be back from the dark side." What were you doing over there, Jasper? Why are you on Twitch? Yeah, we've already raised 1,000 with only 50 people in here. Imagine how much we could do if we could double that number. Again, I hate to sound like a broken record. Please do share the stream out. Let everyone know this is going down. You do want to get in on this because there is bonuses for people who jump in early.
Yep.
So please do share it out. Check out. We're starting to check out the campaign now. So you came at just the right time. If you have just joined us, Admiral Wackus back at number 20 at the box tier. Bow. One off from Blackjack. All right, 20. Yeah, not 21. That's close enough. That's usually pretty good. 20. Middle age crazy. Holy cow. Hold on a sec. This deserves one of these. That's that ain't cheap.
You little ripper! Thanks, lads.
Get the box while you're at it.
Yeah, too. Do that too. Love these streams, especially when I can watch live and back. Proud to support CG and all you do, Bancroft. Thank you very much, Middle Age Crazy. I appreciate you a lot. Super chats, they keep the lights on in this place. They keep us going. So fantastic to see. All right. Dan Dahl is right here. Booty. Amazing artist, Dan. You're really just absolutely crushing it out there. So, all right. So this is Nancy Moon here. We're gonna let's scroll down and we'll the veal has been pierced. There, look at that. 6 a.m. Love it.
And that's coming free with every physical copy.
Everyone gets is it a sticker?
Yeah.
Free chibi sticker. Love to see it. All right, there she is, looking pensive. Pieces of 8 can rewrite fate. Ooh, how prophetic. There's a prophecy. There's a prophecy that was told. What's the background of the Mythicals?
Well, long ago a deal was made, and it was like during the Spanish Inquisition, so they banished all the supernatural creatures, but some had to stay to protect the veil, which keeps them out. Anytime there's like a piercing, they react. It's kind of like a not like Suicide Squad. They don't have anything in their brains, but they fight for humanity.
Right. And now she's being dragged into this.
Yeah, and so now the United States government has a hold of it, as they tend to do.
They do like to get involved.
They
like to stick their noses in.
Yeah.
Plenty of 90s style action that encouraged a generation of readers. All right, so here's the team here. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the team?
Well, that right there in the middle, that's Lucas Beckett. He's the field commander. He's former Special Forces. He's the first human leader of Level M. And that on the right, that's Julian. He's a vampire from ancient Rome. He was there when Vesuvius erupted. So he's like the kind of like espionage, like the recon guy, the spy. And there on the left, that's Daniel Montclair. He's like a magician, but like a techno mage. So like he has all these magical gadgets and stuff, and like he has his bracelets that can he can fire energy bursts with. So he's like forensics and stuff like that.
Cool. So they're going to enlist her to join in on this fight.
Yeah, she's like she's a case.
I see. Yeah, it does actually give me some Dresden File vibes. I never watched Buffy, so it doesn't really resonate with me.
Right.
But I love the X-Files, so I like that you're mixing in that sort of stuff into your story. I'm seeing it here; it's really cool. Who are your artists?
Thomas Tikas, he's from Greece. He's the penciler, and Everson Lirio, he was here in the chat. He's the inker. And he's from Brazil, and another Brazilian on colors, Diego Albuquerque.
Nice.
Letters is a guy named Rick Joseph. He's worked for Alterna, I think. Kemosabe recommended him. He's done very well. I didn't know Eric Weathers at the time. I didn't know anybody when I started all this from scratch.
Well, let's talk about that a little bit. How did you get into this? Is this your first comic you've made?
Yep. I mean, I had this idea about 15 years ago. I was overseas on a deployment. And I was like, it'd be really cool instead of going in here with guns ablazing, we could just send monsters in there. Like I had like a weird dream about this bad guy here, and I got to this.
This guy sitting down?
No, the guy with the burnt face.
Yep. Oh, right, yes, the one that needs some cream.
Right, yeah, and so I was talking to this guy in my unit, and he's like, "Well, I can draw," and so I gave him some concept sketches, and we were going to submit everything to CrossGen, and we got back, and they were out of business.
Yeah, what year was that? When did you get
I think like 2006 or something, 2005, 2006, somewhere around there. And then life happened.
This has been a long time making.
Yeah.
Getting to this point.
Yeah. I mean, you put things away, life happens, wife, kids.
Yeah.
I have an awesome family that's supporting me through all this.
Fantastic. You need that, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know how people do it without that.
Very tolerant.
Yes. Yeah, you need to be. There's a lot of time and effort and money that gets invested in these things. Speaking of, my own wife has just messaged me that I'm ignoring the chat. Back in number 21 also got the boxed here. Hashtag crackpackbacks. Bow. That was Nolan Lockhart. And Jennifer Grover coming in with 10. Michael, Mel B, and your babies, and the chat. All my angels. I have to go. Too loaded. I want to send tons of love to all of you bleeping sweethearts. XOXO. Well, have a wonderful. Thank you so much, Jennifer, and I'll see you next week. Hopefully, thank you for your super chat there. Amazing. So, how did you find out about CG, and how did you sort of find out here?
Well, I guess I got back from a deployment and I saw Green Lantern Rebirth, and this was like 2006, kind of around the same time. And this is kind of coincidence, and I was like, man, that was the first time I'd really heard of Ethan, right? And I think I'd heard of Jeff Johns. He did some JSA stuff, like maybe before that. So I mean, it was a great story. I mean, like I sat in the PX like on the ground and read it cover to cover, bought it, took it home, and then about a year ago, I was poking through Twitter at my terrible football team, and then I saw trending. It said Ethan Van Sciver. I was like, oh, I know that dude. And I looked at it and it said Comicsgate, and I was like, well, I wonder what that is. I went to Wikipedia and I Googled, and I was like, oh. I had about like 30 seconds. I was like, well, this is all BS.
Good. I'm glad people can see that.
I have a good propaganda detector.
This thing is 100% evil.
Yeah. Like I was like, I just saw the term white supremacist and views, and I'm like, okay. And then I started poking around, and then I saw like I think it was Shelby's cover of Reaper Destroyer.
Mm-hmm.
And this is about a little over a year ago, and I was like, what is this? And I started just poking around, and like Twitter force fed me everything, and I was like, and I just clicked on like comics. I saw hashtag Comicsgate, and I started looking. I was like, oh, these people just having fun. It's like a gigantic comic book store with your buddies, and you're just kicking it. I mean, it's freedom and fun, and like they did this, they created all this. So good luck with whatever you're doing.
Yeah, man.
There.
Well, fantastic. I mean, what a great way to come into it. I love hearing these stories. Everyone
Rob
is
Arnold. I mean, his
different.
Google Docs.
Yep. The man. We keep saying like Rob wrote it all down. It can be like a field guide, like what to do. I'm so glad you've listened to it because we started seeing you about that time. I remember sort of coming around and Hojo and just saying hello and that's all you really need to do when you start, and then people just start to get to know you.
This is the heartbeat. You guys say something clever and mix it up with people. I mean I could shit talk the best of them. It doesn't matter.
Hell yeah!
So sad Mo's not here.
I know. He's usually here tonight. So we miss him.
I have a mug for him
on Friday nights. Yeah, let's have a look at the mug. I mean, we can show it off now because Mo isn't here. But the Mo Biggs Tears, that was on the SPQR campaign.
I got it just for that because he kept timing me out.
Were you weebing it up in the chat?
No, I'm not a weeb. I'm not a weeb. But like I was telling you if for somehow we'll get this to 10K, I'll get Matt Barr to do a Mo Biggs weeb pinup and give it to everybody. And you guys can vote on how it looks, what he does. He can't time all of you out because it'll be a lonely ass room. He can just scream into the void.
Oh my god. Yeah, it probably is best that he isn't here. Jasper, I was enjoying this guest until he cited Rob Arnold as an influence. Well, I
didn't say it was an influence.
Rob's document. If you want to know how to actually succeed at sort of the entry level here in CG, it's all you need to know. It's all in there. So yeah, that's fair enough. And come on, the wheel is pretty inspired. I was saying over on Hyperwizard's channel, I was like, how amazing is it that Rob finally gets this amazing idea, and then he gets stricken down with sickness for 3 weeks after it becomes popular. We have all types of creators, and Rob Arnold, says Ray. Poor Rob. You guys don't know what Rob is going through. It's crazy. All right, we're getting back to the story here. So who's this fella here in the suit?
That's Adam. He's the director.
He's like the government involvement.
He's like it's like your Walter Skinner of X-Files, I guess.
Yeah.
And Lucas reports to him. And there are other team members. I just can't cram it all into 24 pages.
Yeah, of course. All right. So, we got some steaming. Are these guys? What do you describe these guys as? These things that they're fighting.
I guess you call it.
This guy's here with the skin issues.
Yeah, I guess you would call him a demon.
A demon. Some demon fighting. And there's a Peter Gilmore cover. Oh, I remember this.
Yes.
Holy crap. Check this out. Pete crushing it. Fantastic. There we go. There's the Peter. So if you want the Peter Gilmore cover, I mean, we'll go through the perks in a sec once we get through everything, checking out the thing, see what you can get. Seems like everyone's getting a lot of box tiers. So we'll see what that's all about. There's also add-ons here. What are these? Metal cards.
The one in the middle is metal. And like I said, the first one that got the box is going to get that in like a, it's like a blacklight reactive, like a glow in the dark type deal.
I like the sound of it.
Yeah, Eric Hodson did the 2 other cards.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah,
We've had Eric on before.
Yeah.
You can get a, what is that? A beer can?
That's a beer koozie, like a little sleeve. Yeah.
Oh right, I see. Yeah. We call them stubby holders.
Stubby holders.
Yeah.
Probably be different over here.
Yeah. If you want to be exclusive, pick up our super ultra mega box. Includes everything offered in a styling shipping box with art from Don Edwards. And if that wasn't enough, we include a glow-in-the-dark bookmark from young superstar artist, very young. I don't know if he's superstar yet, maybe in the future. Dean James, friend of the channel. There you go.
And there's his progress report right there.
Right.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. Dean is a fellow Aussie. Actually lives in the same city as me. He's in Melbourne. I don't know why I haven't met him yet. We need to meet up, Dean. Share a Palmer or something. I don't know. Fulfillment will begin immediately after the campaign is closed. So this is all done?
Yeah, he just inked the last page today, and the colorist he had a sickness. I guess he had pneumonia, and
very nice.
Got maybe 3 pages left.
Got the current status here, so that the ink sounds like they're done. Colors are basically done. Letters, that doesn't take very long. There you go.
Boom,
damn.
Bow.
And it's a 22. Wow. It's a 22 pager.
24, and then we're gonna put
24?
some fan art there at the end. Got a few pieces so far. Look pretty good.
I hear you. I hear you. What does Dean have to say? I've gotten to the point where I have a shelf just for all the boxes. Yeah, I've got this shelf here where I keep all those cool boxes and stuff. Although they're just kind of piling up on top of each other now, but that's fine. But was he traveling in a fried out combi? They don't let us drive them anymore. They're too unsafe. It's not the Australia that when this was made. It's not the same Australia. We live in commie land now. So, but anyway, let's scroll back up to the top. Actually, at the top of the campaign, not of the chat. Hold on. I swear I do this, every day. I'm a professional at this. We'll do a refresh here. 23 backers, $1,219. We have 22 minutes left in this show. If we can get the speed and enthusiasm that we had when we first launched this thing, if we can share this out, get in front of as many people, we might not make it to the funding goal, but we get very close. I know you can do it. I absolutely know you can do it. We've seen it done before. Let's sell some people on some things. How about that? The Ultra Mega Super Pack is $65. That's $65 for something that sounds pretty ultra. You get both physical covers, a PDF, all of the perks, including a glow and dark bookmark, exclusive to that tier, all collected in this sleek, stylish collector's box. That's something we just looked at there. And you get, look at that, this beer koozies, Level M patch. There are the books, trading cards, magnets. $65. That's probably going to be the cheapest mega box that we've seen out there. I no wonder so many of you are jumping on it. A professional what, says Snarkticon. A professional whatever this is. Is this a job? I don't know. It's something I do at the middle of the day. Agent Zero has joined us here in the chat. Hail, Agent Zero. How you going, buddy?
Hail.
Fellow February launcher. All right, let's keep scrolling down here. You've got the digital tier for $8. There's the booty. So these are the physical editions.
Yes.
Booty Juice edition. That's Dan Dahl, by the way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Dahl is also known as Booty Juice. I don't know why, but It is what it is. That's this cover here, actually.
Yes.
For $13. Very, very reasonably priced there, I must say. Excellent. You've got the non-blacker edition, which is Peter Gilmore's book, which is there. Also $13. You can get the best of both worlds. That's two of them together for $22. What's the concept art?
That's the concept art I got done is based off a sketch of mine for the Vampire Julian.
Is it an actual piece?
Oh yeah. It's original art.
We should click on it here. Original art from Kevin Kovacs for a mere $75. All right. Whoa, hello. There's original pencils. That's the actual page.
Yes.
That they would be getting.
Yeah, he's gonna mail it from Greece.
Right on. How that's gonna go. Excellent. 100. Wow, that's these are very you weren't lying. These are very good prices. Agent Zero says just dropping in to congratulate my bro Hojo. Thank you, Justin. Hostman is very pleased with the amount of boobs on the screen. It sounds like. Yes. Some ask why. I ask why not. JFK said that, and little known fact, he was referencing booty juice. I didn't know that. I need to catch up on my American history. Do they sell booty juice in cans? Asked Chris Fisk. I could have sworn that I saw that in a vending machine in Tokyo. Walk right on by if you do see that. All right.
That in Tropic Thunder? I think that was what he drank.
Was it booty juice?
I think he said booty juice.
Let me look. I think you might be right.
I think it was. He said, "Good thing I got this booty juice in tonight."
Booty juice. Oh my God, you are right. No, booty sweat.
Oh,
booty
okay,
sweat.
Booty sweat. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, got it here. Hold on a sec. I was very pleased the other day to see Ben Stiller not disavow Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, it's like once a year they try to cancel Robert Downey.
Yeah. They try and bait people into saying, "Are you going to do?" No.
I think Yellow Flash put out a video. I listened to it today at lunchtime. It was it's pretty much spot on.
Yeah, booty sweat. I gotta watch that again. Actually. All right, back to the campaign.
Yes.
Window. Where is it? There it is. So now the bookmark you'll be getting won't just be Dean James.
Nope. But like I said, if anybody wants to buy that right now without even seeing it, I'll give you that original art by Anthony Figueroa with it when you do buy it. If anybody wants to do that, just
to make up for Dean James' shortcoming.
If you're a Dean stan, you better jump on it because in 2 weeks. Embrace 2 drops, I think, in 2 weeks, right?
I think so. Yep. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. He might have pushed it back. I was speaking to Michael not too long ago. He might have pushed it back. Do it now. It would be hilarious if you did. What? Yeah. Someone has to buy it, though. Someone has to buy it. Chris Fisk saying kudos to Ben Stiller. Hojo Boss. Is that who it is? Is that your anchor?
That's my anchor, yeah.
One of the best creators I've ever worked with, and he made a spectacular story. Surely everyone will like it. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Vote of approval and amazing work. Congratulations. Dean swears, I am a professional. Like, anyone who has to say they're a professional. Actually, damn it, I can't say that because I said that myself.
You just said it a second ago.
Damn it. I was gonna use a Game of Thrones quote, but it turned on myself. Oh well. Screw it. Cooper read the script and it is doit. It's very doit. Mel says fail. Whatever. I don't know. You can tell. That's how you can tell. This is not scripted. I don't pre-plan any of this. I learned that by watching you, Michael. Don't learn anything from me. It's not the way to go.
I'm a professional amateur.
Right. Exactly. That's the way I'm a professional hobbyist. Looks like you've already sold some original pencils there. Amazing. Nice. Fantastic. So that's what's on offer on the campaign. I like it's very simple. It's not like too many choices. I call that the Chinese restaurant problem when there's just like you get 5 pages of options. Man, you are up to
29
1,269 now, 24
Yeah.
backers. If you do back it, please do put your link in the description. We'd love to shout you out and praise you, shower you in praise. So you say there's 13 issues of this series planned. What do we get in this first one, and then where's it going to head after that?
Well, the first 2 issues are basically an introduction to the team. It's like at the end of this, she finds out about the team, and then second issue, you kind of kick the door down into the world. Like she enters level M and meets everybody, and then it ensues from there. You meet 2 more team members in the next one. Well, 3 technically. Shut up, Cooper. And so
I feel like there's a lot of background history between you and Cooper and Dean and Chris and a lot of other guys in the chat here that I'm not privy to.
I mean, I kind of discovered him like when I came around to CG, like Telepathic Bunny. I actually watched a lot of writer stuff. I watched one with you and Von Klaus and stuff.
Yep.
I'm like, oh man, these guys are awesome. Like they're just
we were talking about that on Hyper Wizards earlier. Do you think that'll be there should be more shows like that where people get together and chat about the craft and writing?
Yes,
and
inside the writer's studio, something like that.
Yeah,
it's amazing. Like art streams are great, but like I said, with like comics, it's like the art sells the book, but the writing and the story sets the hook.
Mm-hmm.
Like we always joke about Image. Like, did anybody remember Youngblood #2? Unless you're really hardcore fan, which I wasn't.
Even the big ones like Spawn, I just sort of stopped reading it.
Yeah,
because I felt like I already had read everything I needed to read on it.
And this is 13 issues. It's one story. It's done. It's tight. Technically, the 13th issue is like double. So it'd be like a double page or double issue. But nice. I couldn't end it in just one issue, and I got a great idea at the end. I was like, oh, I gotta edit this shit. So it's like manga. How it's like they have the volumes. It's done. They put things away. Like I've got this all plotted out. I've got 6 issues written already.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah. That's what I love to hear, actually. Lloyd Burton, he likes to hear it too. He's back in number 26. Hail Lloyd.
Nice.
Lloyd. Hail Lloyd. That's more difficult than it sounds to say. Cooper says he was your gateway drug. Yeah,
Pretty
he
much,
lured you in. He groomed you.
He didn't say
to
no.
Becoming one of these awful, unspeakable people hanging out.
Like I'll say it now, but like I sent my first draft to Mike Barrett. I didn't think he was going to say, "Yeah, I'll look at it." I was like, "Oh, this guy's on here, man. What crazy." And he's like, "Yeah, I'll look at it." And he sent me something. And he said something. I think I misinterpreted his advice, and then I like jammed all the shit into the script. Even though I knew, like, I cluttered it. And then Cooper was like, Bunny was like, "No, this is no. And I was like, "Well, I had another one that I showed somebody else. I didn't tell him who it was." And he's like, "Well, you got bad advice. Keep this one." And and I found an editor before I even started anything with drawing. Got that all
that's
down.
Excellent. Yeah.
And so, I mean, you just got to find what's right for you. Find your tribe. I always say that human beings are naturally tribalistic. We seek out like-minded individuals all the time. That's why we're all here.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, totally. Cooper says his channel's all about writing. SDA says Narwhal is mostly about writing. Yeah, I know. I was just like, is that something people want to do more of? I remember Red Valkyrie used to do a kind of like writer's corner. I think
she does like a prose thing. I think.
Yeah, are doing one as well. It sounds like people might be interested in it. All right. Hojo Aaron. How you going, Aaron? From Wolfsbane, recently on here. Fantastic to see you, my friend. Says, Hojo, let's get this book funded. It's on its way. Yep. AGE, thank you, Paul. Back in number 27. Fantastic to see. All right, it's moving. It is moving.
53% right now.
Oh, excellent. Admiral Wackas is a big fan of the writing stream, so maybe we need to do a bit more of that. I know I need to do more comic book streams, like let's talk about these comics. I always know that. It's just always like planning them is a little bit difficult. The next one I think I'm going to be doing is we're going to be going over Battlebrick Road, which was a favorite of mine.
That's on my list.
It's a great book, and man, he's really improving as an artist. It's getting nuts. How do you do a writing stream? Ask Hyper Wizard.
You pick a topic.
Yeah, that's usually how they're done.
For instance, like Bunny Heap really does have a good one, and him and Kemosabe broke it down. It's like pulp versus noir, and breaks down the differences and why they're not the same. Because people always say pulp noir. Like it's like saying apple milk. It's not. They're not the same. You can't have one be both.
Yeah, I was on. I don't know if it was a writing stream though. I think I was just hanging out with Cooper. I can't. Maybe it was a writing stream. I'm not really sure. Everyone who backs. So the first 25 backers. What are we up to right now? Actually, I think we've passed it. Unless you got a refund, I think, because sometimes people do refund to back higher things. And I think someone mentioned that there may have been a refund earlier. But anyway, either way, I think those prints are gone. They're the first 25 gone. So congratulations to everyone who snagged one of them. But everyone will get this amazing looking chibi from 6 a.m. who we love. I don't know if you saw it. He's recently doing like a sticker thing of all the wrestling stuff. And I was in there and I was like, oh my God. This is
man,
crazy.
like I would love to get into that. I used to be big.
It looks so good. It's like,
90s.
It's so fun. Dean says, let's get this thing funded. It is moving. It's great to see. I love it when they're moving. I love it when the chat is resonating. Mr. Prince, maybe. We don't know. If there was a refund in there, you might have just snuck in. Aaron, back in number 28. Can't wait to read it. How often do you think you'll be able to get these out?
Well, like I said, like it only goes as far as like this will carry me. Like I'm paying out of pocket on this one, and then if we're lucky enough to make enough more to extra, it's going straight into either back in other people's books and into more. You guys are the publishing house, so you take it as far as you want it to go. You want the next issue, buy this one, and then we keep going and keep going and keep going. I could do probably, I would like to do 2 to 3 a year. And then intersperse other things. I have other ideas. I have a short story I'm turning into a graphic novel. It's like the floodgates are open now because like I put all that away and I'm like, man, I was in the army and then I got out, I got a job, a wife, kids. I'm like, I don't have time for that shit. But now I was just like, I saw all you guys. I'm like, yeah, it's like Thanos grabbing it. I'm like, I'll do it myself. I don't need the mainstream. Like I don't need any of that. I'm done with it. It's like the ex-girlfriend, like she doesn't want you anymore, bro. You can remember the good times and you can laugh at the dumb shit she's doing now. That's about it.
Hell yeah. Thank you very much for backing. Frankly, O says, what did I miss? We launched this. Hang on. Now Dean is complaining that I read the wrong comment. Okay, all right. So I read this one. Let's get this funded. If somebody backs my art tier before I have a preview ready tonight, I will include, this is Dean speaking, an extra bonus piece in there for you.
Oh,
there you go. Wow. So that's a big art. That's this one down here. So I know it's sight unseen. It's putting a lot of trust in Dean, but I think he's earned it. With everything that he's been showing off with the Embrace, different art covers he's been doing, different art contest stuff. You will sounds like you'll get something from Dean extra, and you'll also get this. I go solo on it.
And I'll give you guys this.
There you go.
It's Anthony.
So you'll get three original art pieces for the price of one if you do back the Dean James bookmark art. So that's why he was saying, let's get this thing funded. All right. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense. Without Mo in here to roast him, Bancroft is slipping. Yeah, well, I always said, Mo was part of the show. That was never in question. Mo would probably agree gatekeeping Dean is acceptable behavior. I don't know about that. We do need Mo here. We do, but we're doing our best.
If he ever wants me to come back, I'll come back and talk to him. I'll bring
I
that.
don't know if he will after he finds out you're crowdfunding a weeb
Yeah.
version of him.
Yeah, but I don't like weebs. But he's just got to be nice to people. No, I'm just kidding. He's incapable.
Hicks villain back in number 29. He got the box as well. Fantastic.
Yes.
In Mo we trust. All right, let me scroll up here, do a refresh, see where we're at. 55% funded, 1,386, 28 backers. It is moving. I love to see it. Oh, Ollie's joined us here in the chat. He's just throwing out the Robs.
Oh, nice.
Maybe in honor of Rob and his prolonged absence.
I was wondering
Chris
what
Fisk
had
has got a
happened to
jet.
him.
Congrats. He says congrats. What happened to Rob?
Yeah, I didn't know. I hadn't seen him in a while.
I mean, I think God smote him. And he was like, "You shall not have a good idea," and just struck him down. He's been. He thought his whole family had COVID. I don't know if he had COVID. And what he's describing, it doesn't sound like COVID. It sounds like he's got like some serious sickness. I don't know. But he seemed like he was getting over it. But then he was like, "No, I'm still really sick." So it's been 3 weeks. Yeah. So it must be something pretty serious. Felix, though, putting the link into the Great Wheel giveaway. Please, everyone, do sign up.
Oh, yeah. I signed up for that.
Dean is giving 2 pieces of art for that, by the way. If you are a Dean James fan, he's got one for himself and one for commissioned by Jeremy. So it's not AIDS. He doesn't have AIDS. I hope he doesn't. Eris in the house.
I can't.
What? What?
AIDS. That shit's funny.
AIDS. I got a fever, and the only
have you seen the new
more
South Park?
racist.
Like with the roast and the
I haven't.
Royals?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
I didn't watch it. I know South Park is a sadness for me. I was such a big fan, and then it started to not be what it used to be, and I was just I don't know if I can go back there, even if it's like the best episode ever. I don't know if I can go back.
This isn't my top 5 though.
All right. I might check it out. The wheel knows. The wheel demands. It does indeed.
What's up?
Oh, Cooper. Why is everyone so mean to Rob? Even when he's down and out, he's literally on the bottom. He's like lying on the couch, coughing his lungs out.
Well, he can follow me on Twitter. He keeps ducking me.
Kicking. He's not following you?
No.
Really? He follows everyone.
I know. And even my kid wants a mohawk, and I'm like, no, you will not.
No little Rob Arnold running around.
No. Just
I
crossed
don't know.
1,500 though.
Damn. Fantastic. Oh, look at that. That was a big jump. 1,500, 29 backers. Did the thing sell? I don't know if it sold. Hold on a sec. It didn't yet. No, that would be a big jump.
Yeah.
Remember, if you back tonight, Dean will add in a third piece. You're already getting 2. Sumo. Bancroft caves so easily. I don't know if I'll ever go back. Oh, I might check it out. That's what people don't get about me. People think, I don't know, I do these shorts. People think I'm so intransigent. And I'm like, I don't care, man. Come yell at me. I don't care. It's all fine. The wheel has cursed Rob and his family. It's possible.
It could be.
Oh my God. It could be, yeah. It was like he inadvertently created some artifact from hell. He's summoning demons with every spin. Never gonna happen, Hyper Wizard. Never gonna happen. Well, I think that is as far as we're going to go tonight.
Yep.
I consider that a very successful launch. $1,500 raised. Amazing, especially when you consider we really didn't get much more than 50 people in here the whole stream. Again, I want to thank you all so much for choosing to hang out here for a launch. I know you had other options, so I want to, that's extra special thank you to you guys. But hey, $1,500, 29 backers with 50 people watching. You guys are the bee's knees. You guys are what this is all about. You make this whole thing happen, and it's very exciting. It sounds like Hojo has lots of plans for the future. And man, I'm really happy to have you here. I'm really happy to have you here in CG, joining the community, becoming a big part of the chat and everything. So, and thank you as well for coming on to launch on this channel.
Well, thanks for having me, and thank all you guys for being here, and every single one of you that back. Thank you.
It is my pleasure. All right, I'll do a final refresh. I don't know if anyone's back. I just want to check it because sometimes I do miss. Okay, it looks like 29 backers, $1,541. That's 61% funded. This thing is going to fund very quickly. I can already feel it. I can see the trajectory. Thank you, Hojo. The biggest thank you of all, as always, and especially on a launch night, goes out to the wonderful, the amazing, spectacular, and phenomenal, sexiest chat in all of CG. You guys rock. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. Victoria has a big jiu-jitsu competition. I don't know how late it's going to go, so I'll let you know. If I do, it'll be pretty impromptu because obviously I don't have anything scheduled. So other than that, I hope you have a great night. And yeah, consider backing the Mythicals. All right, I'll see you later, guys. Bye.
Individually, we are weak, like a single twig. But as a bundle, we form a mighty